Hey, what is up? Just decided would randomly stream tonight. I had a few minutes available. Figure we'll do a fast puppy. My setup was all messed up. I had to move some windows around, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna enter a 20-second puppy, and we're gonna do that in 10 seconds. Figure I'd get a little stream in before Fantasy Dog Pound gets one in. And because he's going live here shortly at 8 o'clock. That filled pretty instantly. So, wonder if anybody got in. We got. Looks like nobody got in, but that's fine. Definitely need to get some drafts in now that that deposit bonus thing happened. Hey, what's up? Jason, Omega, Al Boogie, JT, and yep. Hey, what's up, Quill? Yeah, I used Achan as the thumbnail yesterday or on Thursday, but I didn't actually talk about him. So we are going to kind of go over him a little bit uh, whenever I bring that chart up. Give me just a second. My computer updated and it removed all of my tabs. So I usually have everything set up in its own tab, and that way I don't have to mess with it. All right, we are. All right, so Saquon goes at the 104. I am excited to take Bijan Robinson at all points now. I think Bijan Robinson is a fantastic pick myself. Like, I moved him up because of the playoff scheduling myself. I don't know what you guys believe, but I believe they have one of the best postseason schedules of everybody. Let me bring that up as well. I'll have to. I have a little sheet with all of that. And like I said, I thought I would had all this already set up, but it was not because my stuff was all messed up. All right, we should be good now. Welcome, coolers. I probably won't do a lot of weekends, but I mean, I work 12-hour days on the weekends. I just happened to feel all right tonight. Had a little bit of time. So, thought I'd get a draft in. And I also want to get a few in on the weekends. That way, people who can't watch me at 4 p.m. can do so. And I'll probably start trying to do Sunday evenings about this time every week at some point. Week 17, Monday Night Football Hammer. Yep, exactly. Hey, what's up, Mike? Bijan. Yeah, I debate between Bijan and Jefferson as my 102. Is what I That's where I'm at with it. And the way he ended last season was fantastic. So everybody's just taking receivers. So it looks like I'm going to go ahead and just take the value here with Achan. I know Bijan Achan isn't like rare, but I like this. This is a really nice anchor. The buys are on opposite sides of the schedule. I mean, as long as it's different bye weeks, it doesn't really matter. Hey, no problem. I wanted to get one in real fast before Pat goes live. No, I just did this on a whim, so it's all good if you showed up a little late, and I have to be up in like 8 hours as well. So so this is a 20-second puppy. So going back to this. This is the playoff schedule. Atlanta is at Tampa. They were awful on defense. Arizona put a lot into defense, but then they play the Rams as well. The Rams should be a high-paced offense or a high-scoring offense. Atlanta should be a better offense as well. And I personally don't think the Rams defense is going to be as stellar as everybody else. I think they're going to force other teams into a couple shootouts here and there. So we will definitely just grab Rasheed Rice here, get my anchor wide receiver in Rasheed Rice. I believe it's the middle of the second round value. We got Bijan Robinson, Devon Achan, and Rasheed Rice. I'm probably going to end up with too much Rasheed Rice. I'm playing a high variance game at this point, so we'll see how that plays out throughout the year. Yeah. So, but I really like that. And as who was that? I think it was Coolers, the Omega King. Yeah, the Monday Night Football hammer. So like having a player in the Monday Night Football game is just gonna feel good, right? Like as long as you're semi close, at least you have something to root for. Last year, my finals team, I had nobody in the Monday night game, and the entire Monday night game, all I did was see myself lose points and lose money, right? So that was not a great feeling. Not that I would faded those players. I just didn't have one with Lions and Niners make it through. So we will. Yeah, I don't know how many puppies I'm gonna get in. I'll probably end up getting more puppies than I expected because of the bonus, and I have to play through $300 over the next. I had a little bit bigger of a deposit match thing, apparently, than some people did. Uh, so I ended up putting a little more in, and I have to play through about 300 in a couple weeks. And worst case scenario, I just fire up a bunch of slows on the last day. Did you like the Eliminator? I am loving the Eliminator. I would have done an Eliminator tonight. I honestly didn't expect to have 11 people watching. And by the way, shout out to everybody here. 11 viewers, 9 likes. That's awesome. Fantastic work. But if I thought we were going to have this many viewers, I probably would have just, I mean, yeah, I'll take Jaden Daniels. Like that's another week 17 stellar game. But Jaden naked is perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm catching you guys off guard. Yeah, you had a Gibbs sweat. Unfortunately, the other guy had Kittle and Pearsall. Awesome. like that's not the sweat you wanted, right? like uh I did the math and like pretty much everything that could have went wrong for me to lose money in that game, like everybody got the exact amount of points they needed. Because I was in third, I think, going into that game, and I finished ninth, and it was just a flock contest. No, I was fourth. So, but everybody in that game scored a bunch of points, right? So like, if you didn't have any, you just watched yourself drop continually, right? uh, so I pretty much have to take wide receivers from here on out. I mean, we could stack the Week 17 game with Rashee Rice. We could go into Calvin Ridley. I think I'm cool getting the correlation there. This is a puppy, a 22nd. I'm just gonna do this one draft, and then I'm gonna hop over and listen to Pat. Fantasy Dog Pound is going live at 8 p.m. Central, so in 30 minutes, 34 minutes. And I'll definitely hop over there and listen to him a little bit before I pass out. Yeah, so since I forgot to talk about Achan the other day, we will go ahead and do that now. If I can spell Achan. So Devon Achan finished in points per game. And if we're going to do that, do this so I can actually see the picks. Uh, Devon Achan finishes running back 11 in half point PPR. He had 85 targets, 78 receptions, and 6 receiving touchdowns. He only had 900 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns, but their offensive line was very bad. They improved it a little bit, and if you look at the splits as well, with them playing uh, with Tua and without, it was pretty massive. Like he was the only player that was usable on the Dolphins pretty much when Tua was actually out. So, man, the wide receivers are going like crazy in this room. Like absolutely flying off the board. So, we got probably not going to get a Ram. That is fine. Still have a chance at some Bucks later if I really want one. I could grab like Otten or something. A single bring back like that's probably fine. This room might be a Jacoby Myers room. I think I need to grab more Jacoby Myers. I have a whole bunch of Diggs and a whole bunch of Matthew Golden. Jacoby Myers fits this team really well, though, because it's only my third wide receiver. Making sure I secure the floor a little bit with Sutton and Jacoby Myers is going to help out a lot because that means I can take shots on like Keon Coleman or Shaheed and players like that later in the draft, right? So since I don't have a stud up here in the first 2 rounds, and then I also took a quarterback, I definitely want floor up here, and then that way I can take shots late. Like that is my thinking. In a vacuum, I prefer Diggs and Golden and Pearsall and Jawan Jennings all to Jacoby Myers. And Jawan Jennings is still there, oddly. New York is back. The Piss Boys are back. Maybe that is what happened. Speaking of Piss Boys, in the 3-hole, even flow. Hey, no, I lied. King of Kings, Frank. Frank made it here. Maybe it's just random, but you know what? We'll go ahead and take Judkins. Like adding him, basically, this could be a hyper fragile build. Uh, I really like that group. I honestly didn't realize I was on the clock, and I didn't want to click. I didn't want to click Khalil Shakir. Uh, Now, if I'd taken Matthew Golden, I would have been happy with Khalil Shakir, right? But because I have Sutton and Jacoby Myers, I didn't want to add a third floor guy to my team. Um, and Judkins at 77 to me is a smash. That is an absolute smash pick. So I definitely have to catch up at wide receiver. Probably gonna definitely going late tight end in this. I might grab a tight end in round 10 or 11. The next 2 picks, I might be forced to take a wide receiver almost no matter what. QBs matter. I agree. I've been meaning to get more elites, so I was glad. And I do apologize to Frank here um, for stealing the Jaden Daniels 1 pick in front of him. But I actually have Jaden Daniels ranked, I believe, at like 41, 40, 41. And I have him ahead of Josh Allen myself. I know not everybody believes that. And Josh Allen's hard for me to get to because I have him rated 3. I still will take some. Hey, welcome, Scott. Thanks for stopping in. Just doing a quick little stream tonight. Mostly, like, I want to help with the algorithm a little bit. Uh, Also, want some people who can't usually watch me because I stream midday during the week to get a chance to watch live. I plan on tomorrow and Monday making sure I can figure out how to do like dual streaming quite a bit, like having guests on and stuff. So if I like once I figure that out, my goal is to do a stream on Sunday nights with a guest every week. We will go ahead and take. I don't like the price of Egbuka or Luther Burden right now, but they are not moving. They're not going to move down. I don't want to have zero of them. Gives me a little bit of a bring back. I think so. I think I'm fine with that. On the way back around, I probably take another wide receiver. I will be a little tempted by Bo Nix. Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels would feel really good. Hey, thank you for showing up. Your soothing sound. Hey, thank you. I mean, I hope you like the content. I hope you keep coming back. I mostly stream during the middle of the week. And like I was saying, not a lot of people can get to me at 4 p.m. Central during the week. So I'm hoping to be able to mix in a lot more of these weekend streams. So a lot of these guys I view kind of similarly. So I think I will go ahead and no, we will not do that. Hopefully that works. Yep, we'll take Trey Harris. I about double stacked my buys. Luckily, I noticed that. Luckily, the buys are in. If the buys weren't on here, I wouldn't have noticed yet. I don't have those memorized. Uh, so I saved myself from having to go three. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have had to go three QBs, but I think this is fine as well. Two high upside rookies. We got so through what is this? 8, 9 rounds. We got Jaden Daniels, Bijan Robinson, Devon Achane, Quinshaw Judkins, Rasheed Rice, Cortland Sutton, Jacoby Myers, two rookies, Egbuka, and Trey Harris. So I got my floor, and then I got my fun players. Probably add another floor play a little later, like an early season play. Maybe like a, I don't love it, but anytime you say that Wandale Robinson might be a guy that fits your team, you're probably not happy with your wide receivers, and that's. But to be honest, like even if I'm not super happy with the wide receivers, the rest of the team to me feels awesome. So, and maybe you guys disagree. It's tough getting used to the buys being available. Right. Like I'm super glad I noticed it. I've been up for 15 hours now. Uh, and I worked 12 of them. So my mind's still not like it's definitely drifting. I will admit that. I am drifting. Uh, so let's look at what Frank's been doing. Took Saquon at the 104. I might have taken Saquon at the 5. I have him rated at 6, but like anytime he's available at 4 or 5, I take a share here and there. Uh but he got Saquon, Trey, Terry, Jalen Hurts, George Pickens, Ricky Pearsall, Jawan Jennings, Luther Burden, Brock Purdy. He got the double stack. Um oh man, this do I double stack this? Honestly, we're gonna go ahead and take Christian Kirk on this team. I think this like that's too early for Kirk. I don't love Kirk as a pick right now, but I think he fits this specific team. And I guess I have two on bye week 12, and Achan's also on, and my quarterback's on bye week 12, so that could be an issue. But nah, we're fine. And I could have taken Besh, and if Besh is still here, I'll probably take him. But thank you, Hartman. Yeah, I think I really like I like the core of my team. I don't know if I love this pick. Like wide receivers, sometimes when they go that heavy to start, they stop going as heavy, right? That has not happened yet. Question is, do I want Justin Herbert or Jack Besh? I don't want Justin Herbert because of the bye week. So we will go ahead and take another rookie here. We'll take Jack Besh. Uh, Set up that stack. If anybody's watching and you have Brock Bowers, beware. Old DB Parker, I'm coming for him. And you don't have a quarterback yet, you better watch out, sir. Are you you say your first time? I've not seen you in any of the chats. I frequent a lot of them. Do you play a lot of best ball? Do you play on Underdog? Do you play DraftKings, Drafters? I'm planning on doing a couple drafts at some point on stream. Mostly just their $2 tournament. Like I really like the application of drafters. The interface is awesome, and like it's just a draft board with a queue underneath it. Like it, and then you can adjust it. It feels really good to draft on there. But they don't have tournament style. I prefer the tournament style myself. We got Oh, so he took two quarterbacks and Gino was not one of them. I might reach on Gino and take him at 149. Play on Underdog. I've been doing drafts for a couple years now. Very nice. Yeah, this is my third year. My first year, I had a really high advance rate. Didn't really make much. I played a lot of the season long, like you play your pod things. I won in a lot of those. Like I done very well in those. So damn, that's awesome. And to be honest, I might just push quarter. I think I'm just gonna push quarterback. Honestly, we'll go ahead and take Jake Ferguson. And if CJ Stroud makes it back to me, I'll take Stroud. Like I don't love the Stroud to Kirk stack, but we could just do that if he's that late. And then like my running backs feel very good. Bijan, Achan, and Quinshawn. So we'll go over the team again. We got a 1-3-7-1 at the moment. Probably done at wide receiver, although three of them have week 8 bye. We got Jaden Daniels, Bijan, Devon Achan, Quinshawn Judkins, Rasheed Rice, Cortland Sutton, Jacoby Myers, Egbuka, Trey Harris, Christian Kirk, Jack Besh, and then Jake Ferguson at tight end. Ferguson's week 10, Rasheed Rice is week 10. We got 3 week 8s here. So, no, this team could definitely work. We will look at. I might have actually taken. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and take. Yeah, I'm cool just taking Dallas Goddard here. Jake Ferguson, Dallas Goddard, like that feels really good for waiting this long for. And I'm definitely going to tack on a nut. Like I don't know. I honestly don't care who my last quarterback is. Like with Jaden Daniels, I personally would be fine tacking on like because he has a week 12 bye. I could just tack on Jackson Dart and Theo Johnson at the end, or I could tack on Tyler Shuck and Jawan Johnson, or it could just be like just one of those. I could just have another naked quarterback. Like I'm not, or try to stack up Joe Flacco or something. Not doing that. I did that in a one or two pre-draft best ball tournaments where I had like three Browns. I was like, in 20 round drafts, right? I threw Joe Flacco on one or two of them. We'll see. He has been one of the keys to week 16, 17 for the last couple of years, right? Like so after my 173 pick, I will go back to the HN game log and look through it because we need to look at that. So, question is, yeah, I think, am I happy with just just him? I think this works. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Rico Dowdle on this. Have different bye weeks on all four of these running backs. I'll probably add a fifth, but this might be good enough to stop. I'll go ahead and take Gino if he comes back around. And if he doesn't come back around, I'll just take Cam Ward or Bryce Young. Or A Rich. I mean, probably not A Rich, but I could do that. Thank you, Fantasy Dog. I love how Fantasy Dog goes into every chat and the first thing he says is what like number he is. That's like a very subtly awesome thing. Basically, he's out here trying to hold the chat accountable, and in this chat, he's not going to do anything because we have 20 viewers and we have 20 likes. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, thank you for looking that up. I was actually going to bring up two as well, just to cross reference it. Yep, no, that's I love it. Like I think everybody loves it too. So Anthony Richardson goes. It's kind of funny that there's only four teams on bye week 12, and I tried to take two of the quarterbacks, right? And I mean, is naked JJ McCarthy that bad? Like, I don't think it is, but I'm not going to give up my double stack, right? But if honestly, if Gino would have went for some reason, I would have just threw in naked JJ McCarthy. Like I he's JJ McCarthy has a little bit of rushing upside, so that is fantastic. All right, we will go through this. Tua injured week 2, out weeks 3 through 7 for HN game log. This is full PPR, by the way, so you got to take a few points off. Running back number 3, running back number 2, and then with 23, 29 points. And then he had 8, 5, 2, 10. He came back 26, 32. I think this is the game he torpedoed himself into somebody. Tua. Because Tua later in the season, didn't he torpedo himself? Like, I don't know if you guys ever played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the one that Michelangelo had the power-up move to where he just torpedoed himself, like, head first into people. That's what I pictured whenever I seen Tua jump at that linebacker. Side note, like, I just had to get that out there. So, week 11, 20, 20, 21, 18, basically 15, 31. And this game, in the fantasy playoffs, the week you needed him, the week I had him in the championship, he gave me 5 points. Stacked JJ McCarthy is bad. I have not heard that take. Why do you think stacked JJ McCarthy is bad? I'm curious. Yeah, that's right. Tua was out week 17. That's when he torpedoed himself. It was week 16, wasn't it? I mean, I don't want another rookie here. I do want another veteran, I think. Um, I think Giddens fits this running back room pretty well too. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take DJ Giddens here. I need to get a little bit more Giddens. I've been taking J.K. Dobbins a ton, and I think I got like 22% on Dobbins, hoping he gets a job somewhere. At this point, I want a wide receiver who probably has a job, at least early in the season. I don't like. Have you guys been taking Tyler Lockett at all? I have not. I think this team he could work. I was one of the first people that forgot the thumbs up first time, so it helps. Fancy Dog, yeah. No, I've been in chats. I've been in several chats to where I'm like I'll be doing something around the house. I'll pop it on. Like I generally like I'll bring up a stream and then do something around the house, and then whenever the person goes live, I just walk in here and listen or continue to do things. And it's easy if you're doing other things to not remember to smash the like. So it's awesome that he brings that up so I can bring it up and not sound repetitive. Yeah, we'll take some Darius Slayton for sure. What was his bye week? Bye week 14. Perfect. So we got a 2-5-8-2. Got one more pick. Probably tack on another tight end. I think this team turned out pretty well. We'll go over it whenever I'm done. Yeah, and man, that offense was completely not functional. The question is, do we think Zach Wilson is a better backup than what they had last year? Because I think the answer is sadly yes. I think J.J. McCarthy sucks in general, saying he's not a good pick sack. Okay, okay. I thought that that's what you were trying to say, but I think I have 2 to 3% Lockett. Just in entries where was a week 16 or 17 correlation piece. Yeah, I can. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Like it'll be really easy to like round 16, like round 15, take Tyler Shuck. Round 16, take Tyler Lockett. Round 17, take Jawan Johnson or Brandon Cooks or something, right? Like, just get yourself a mini game correlation down here at the end. That would be fantastic, right? Like, and it's free. Yeah, it was Huntley. Yeah, that's right. So I think I I think I want Arroyo on this team. No, I want Ferguson because I took Bijan with my first pick. I have no Rams. So like this is what like week 17 correlation should be in my opinion. You don't build your team for the correlation. You use correlation to break ties, right? That's what I'm doing here. Like all these players are kind of the same. So I'm going to take my first round pick, look at who it was. It was Bijan Robinson, and I'm going to break the tie with the week 17 game correlation and get myself another rookie upside pick that's probably only a late season play as well. Hey, no problem. Sorry about sniping Jaden Daniels on you, but he, I mean, I think you agree. He's worth pick 43 anyway. Like he's just a good pick. Yeah, I will go over my team, and then I'm gonna hop off here, and we're gonna go over to Fantasy Dog Pound. He's starting to stream in 9 minutes. I recommend everybody if you are not subscribed or if you do not watch Fantasy Dog Pound. If you watch me, you probably know who Fantasy Dog Pound is. But if you don't, definitely give him a follow. He's a lot better at this than me. All right, so the team 2-5-8-3. Got Jaden Daniels, Geno Smith. Running backs: Bijan, Achan, Judkins, Dowdle, Giddens. Wide receivers: started late. Got Rashee Rice, Cortland Sutton, Jacoby Myers, Egbuka, Trey Harris, Christian Kirk, Jack Besh, Darius Slayton. If I can survive if I can survive the early season, like the first 5 weeks, and these rookies come on, I think this team could do a lot of damage in a playoff format. Like this could destroy a playoff format. And then tight ends: Jake Ferguson, Dallas Goedert, Terrence Ferguson. And we're playing for week 17, but you do have to get there. And that's why I took the players like Sutton and Myers and Kirk to try to aid my rookies along. But anyway, former Pro Bowl quarterback Tyler Huntley. Yep. I'm just gonna say yep, like the guy from Storage Wars. All right, thanks everybody for coming out on short notice. I'll probably do a surprise stream here or there on Saturdays. Probably not that often, but it will happen sometimes. So take care, everybody. Peace out.